Hi, Laura. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Lucy, say hi. Hi, FGM. Say hello. Look at my beautiful girl. You see the prettiest. Yeah, yeah. See, you want to give her love too. Yes, I know I love you. You're my love bug. Who's my baby? Who's mama's baby girl? I love you so much. Yes. Yes. Mama's got to teach soon. Okay, hold on. Hi, Beth.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. I almost bailed this morning because I'm working on something, and then I was like, you know what? I will probably be better working if I do this.
Oh, that's awesome. It is so true. Believe me, I get in my own way too sometimes, and it's when you make that good choice, it's worth it.
Yeah. So if for some reason I do disappear, that's what it is. That's something.
Okay.
But so don't take it personally.
No, I won't. Thank you.
How's the year starting off for Michael?
Good, I think. I mean, it's busy. He's tired. November is going to be rough for him because he's going to be trying out for Westfield High School hockey. He'll be playing on Thunder hockey, and he's away every weekend for lacrosse.
Yeah.
So it's if he can do November, then honestly, he probably could play Division I.
Yeah.
That's going to be the test.
Oh, good. That's good. But
yeah.
An okay adjustment to new school and everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. So far, yeah, there hasn't been any. The only issue that I have, it's quite honestly, his math teacher is making me crazy. Like, she wasn't there but that's any school. Like, you know what I mean? She wasn't there back to school night. She's the only teacher who didn't write an interim report. And then I emailed her to find out, and she didn't even respond to me, which that I'm surprised at.
Yeah, you wonder if something's going on, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
To not have any of those worries anymore.
Oh, honestly, Beth, it's heaven. I'm sure it's heaven, right?
Yeah, different ones, but not those, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? I know. So this is going to be interesting because I wrote this class at like 5 o'clock this morning, and I'm having weird sleeping hours. And so I put it on my phone. So this it's like my notes are on my phone. No, Lucy. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Over here. No, over here. Come here. Over here. No, Lucy, over here. Come here. Over here. No, Lucy.
No, she's like, this is perfect.
Oh, you're cute. You are one cute dog. Yeah, you are. You're the best. You're the best. I know she is. I know she is. I am telling you, the love that I get from this girl, I mean, cannot be discounted. Right, sweetie? I mean, she is my shadow. Is your dog like that?
She was, but now Scott is her primary.
Oh, that's funny. Isn't it funny how it changes?
Yeah, I mean, since he's been home, she's just like, she's obsessed with him.
Well, that's really funny because I don't know if I told you this, Ross is going to retire at the end of this year.
Wow.
And it's going to be interesting to see when we're both home, because certain times, like if we're traveling and we're away, she's attached to Ross the entire time. But home, I'm the one.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how it had been. But then since Scott's been home for almost 2 years, he moved into the primary slot.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to kill Ross if he does, because I
keep
am
telling
really
Tuppy,
pissed.
I'm like, I'm the one who got you. He didn't even want you. He didn't want you. I'm the one who drove with the laundry basket and got you. So, but she doesn't seem to care.
Oh, that's so funny.
That happened at our house. That happened at our house too, and I got my own dog.
Good. I mean, well, that's what I wanted to get a second dog, because I was like, I feel like I'm being shunned by my.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Dogs are funny.
All right. Susan, she's keeping the video off today. Okay.
No, I'm just still walking downstairs. I will put it on.
Oh, okay. Hi,
I'm moving
Elaine.
slowly
Hi,
today.
Anne-Marie.
Morning.
Elaine, you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. So today's class is and
Same thing
you'll-
happened with my dog.
oh, really? So if you see me looking at my phone, I'm not texting, but I put the sequence of today's class on at 5 this morning.
Oh my
My
God.
sleeping, my husband's like, every time I wake up, you're up. When are you sleeping? I'm like, I'm going through a weird phase, but anyway. So if you see me looking at my phone, that is why I have this sequence on. But the class today, I wanted to do it so that it could create range of motion in the shoulders and release chronic stiffness, because I'm doing it right now. We're always working with devices. We're on our phone, our head is down, and so there's undue stress on the neck and shoulders, and then building strength for the shoulder girdle. So those were the 3 things that I wanted to target today. And then Thursday is going to be totally different, hips, because I had a request for hips. Okay, so let's just start. I'm going to mute everyone, and we're going to start on our backs like we normally do. Okay. So come on to your back. All right, I muted everyone. Okay, good. So let's come on to our backs. Lucy is really wanting to be part of this. All right. Good. And just start very slowly to turn your head to the right. And then back through center and to the left. And then back through center. Good. Now, you can either keep your feet wide and let your knees fall into one another. Let your hips anchor down. Or you can straighten the legs, whatever feels good for you. And just focus on your breathing. Good. Focus on your breathing. Feel the belly rising and falling as you breathe this morning. Good. And as you're breathing this morning, I want you to take a moment to just pause and dedicate your practice to something higher than yourself. Maybe you want to dedicate your practice to a loved one this morning, or something that you want to draw into your world. Whatever that is for you, take a moment now and set that intention. Good. And then slowly open the eyes. Just for a moment, bring your arms in cactus arms. Start to open up that shoulder girdle a little bit and windshield wipe your knees side to side. Hold the knees over to the right. Just take a few breaths into the hips and the low back. And switch knees to the left. And then just a few more side to side. Good. And then keep the feet wide again. Let your knees fall into one another. And bring your arms up to the sky. And we've done this before. Imagine you're trying to grab the sun. Reach up. Good. And then bring the sun into the heart and press so much into the mat that the upper back slightly arches a little bit. Good. It should feel nice. Reach for the sun and then press it into the heart. Draw those shoulder blades so much into the mat that the upper back arches a little bit. Good. A few more. Reach and press. Reach and press. Reach and press. Good. Two more. Reach. I really love this one. And press. Reach and press. Good. Take your arms out in a T and just take the arms up overhead, just like you're making angel's wings, and then bring it down by your side. You can straighten the legs here, just like you're laying in snow. Take the arms overhead and bring it back down. You may feel some tightness, like I can feel it in my right shoulder. Good, and bring it down. 2 more. Arms up and down. Arms up and down. Good. Hug your right knee into the chest and just rotate the ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. Spread your toes, flex and point. And just move the right hip a little, just side to side, just opening it up a little bit this morning. Just let it feel good. And then straighten the right leg. Wrap your hands around the back of the right thigh, not the knee, the thigh, and just flex and point the foot a few times. Good. And then bring it down. Hug the left knee into the chest and rotate the ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. Spread your toes, flex and point, and then move that left hip side to side. So in today's class, I'm going to be doing the class with you, but there are going to be times I'm going to pause to give direction. I will be using my notes because unfortunately I can't remember everything in my head anymore. So hug both knees in. So if I pause and watch you and, look at my notes, that's why, because I don't want you to miss certain cues that I know are important. Good. Just rock it side to side here. Good. And then roll to one side in a fetal position. Good. And then use your hands to guide you up. Now, you can sit in any comfortable position. It doesn't matter. You can sit up on your heels or in a cross-legged position. You can use blocks, whatever feels good for you. I'm not really concerned about how you're sitting because today's focus is really the shoulders. Good. So we're going to lift our arms up and then interlace our palms to the sky. Let me just adjust the camera a teeny bit. Okay. Yeah, so you can see my arms. Good. So palms are facing up and just draw the shoulders up and back and just breathe here for a few moments. Again, think about drawing the navel in. Don't just let the belly collapse. Good. Hold it here. Good. Now bring the arms out and we're going to take eagle arms. Bring the right arm over the left. Good. Hold it here. Now I want you to lift the elbows up and draw your, hold on. I want you to bring the elbows up, raise the forearms up, press the elbows forward and squeeze your forearms together. I want you to tuck your chin and round your back a little bit. Okay, good. Now it may seem counterintuitive, but as much as we want to strengthen the shoulders, we also have to stretch out the back. Good. So hold it here and breathe. Pressing those forearms together, slightly tucking the chin. Good. And release the arms out. Good. Other side, left arm on top of the right. That's it. Now, once again, you're going to raise your forearms up. You're going to press your elbows forward and squeeze your forearms together. Slightly tuck your chin and round through the upper back. Very nice. Now release. Still seated, I want you to grab opposite elbow. Good. I want you to think about collarbones wide, drawing the navel in, good, and just holding it here and breathe. Good. Just breathe into the tension, breathe into the tightness. Good. Now we're going to still stay with our arms behind, but we're interlacing our fingers behind us as if we're making a fist. Okay, so hold it here. Arms are straight behind you. I want you to draw your head up and back rather than forward like we are with the phone and the computer. So draw your head up and back. You can even try to feel like you're pulling your fingers apart and hold it and breathe here. Good. So you don't have to know, you don't have to look up to the sky, just lift your head up. So just getting tall. Yeah, you don't have to lift your chin, but just drawing your head straight up. Good, and release. Okay, we got to adjust the camera again. Now we're going to come on to all fours, and I want you to show you this just for a moment, which I have talked about in class before. Okay, so this is a really important cue. And for those that have tight shoulders, this is helpful. So normally with our hands, I'm going to get closer so you can see me. Normally with our hands, our pointer and middle finger are forward. But instead today, we're going to turn out the fingers so that the webbing between our thumb and pointer is forward. Oh, Lucy, you're killing me today. All right. And that difference is going to help broaden the shoulder blades and open you up a little bit. Okay. Now, if we come into this and it's not comfortable for you, then just bring your hands back to a normal position. Okay. So from here, we're going to come into, we're going to turn our, coming on to all fours, turning your hands out. The webbing is forward. Now we're going to come into down dog and just walk it out. You see, walk it out a little bit here. And again, turn those fingers slightly, dial them out. Good. And then inhale, both heels up, bend at your knees, press your chest to your thighs, and straighten the legs. Pressing those heels down. Now relax your neck. Good. Now from here, we're going to come into a half plank. I don't want you to come all the way in a plank. We've done this before. Good. And bring it back to a down dog. Feel those shoulder blades widen here. Good. Half plank, just come forward a little bit and bring it back. Stay where you are. Good. Relax the neck. Relax your facial muscles. Good. One more. Rock forward to half plank and bring it back to down dog. Good. From here, I want you to bring your right foot forward into a lunge. Good. Lift your arms up. Now interlace your arms behind you. And imagine you're pulling your hands apart. Lean into those hips. Good. Hold it and breathe. Nice, full, deep breaths. Good. Stay there. Keep the head up and back. Nice. And then bring it back to down dog. Good. Remember the webbing is forward. Turn your fingers out. Good. Now, slowly bring it forward into a half plank. Good. And bring it back to down dog. Relax the neck. One more half plank. And back to down dog. Now, bring your left foot forward. Drop your back knee, float your arms up. Good. Now, interlace your hands behind you. Good. And again, even though the fingers are interlaced, imagine you're trying to pull the fingers apart so you get that expansiveness through the shoulders. Breathe here. Beautiful. Good. Now, lower your palms down and lift your back knee off the mat. Look forward. Bring that right foot forward. Good. Top of the mat. Inhale, head lifts up. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly slide your hands up the legs. Arms reaching overhead. Palms touch. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, Samastiti. Again, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive to the mat. Inhale, hands on the shins, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Palms touch, take a slight back bend. Exhale, Samastiti. One more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive to the mat. You didn't miss much, Denise, it's okay. Inhale, hands on the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Slowly reach up overhead. Arms reaching up, palms touch. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, Samastitihi. Good. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive to the mat. Good. Inhale, head lifts up. This time, take your right leg back. Drop the knee and float your arms up. It's okay for the arms to be shoulder width apart or even wider today. Let those shoulders open up, looking straight ahead. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Good. Slowly lower your palms down. Take it back to down dog. Good. Now, from here, relax the neck. I want you to come forward and plank and drop your knees. Once you drop your knees, it takes pressure off the shoulder joints. Slowly lower onto the belly. Good. Now, from here, we're coming into locust. Arms straight back by your sides. Good, Denise, beautiful. From here, you're going to interlace your hands behind you. If you can't, then keep the arms separate and lift up. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Good. Breathing. So you're lifting that chest up, pressing your face away from the floor. You're strengthening those muscles in the upper back. And then release. Slowly press back to child's. Move your hips a little side to side. Down dog. Good. I'm glad, Beth, you're getting warm. That's good. Now bring your right foot forward. Drop the left knee and float the arms up. Good. Sorry, guys. It's easier for me to just read my notes. I can't do it and read at the same time. Good. Hold it here. Again, arms are shoulder width apart or wider. Very nice. Now, from here, we're going to listen carefully. Lower the palms down. Same side. You're not taking anything back. You're going to lift your back knee and pivot and plant your left foot. Good. Now, cartwheel the arms, warrior 2. Beautiful. So you're bending into that right thigh. Left leg is straight. Now I want you to press on the pinky toe side of your left foot. Don't lean into the arch. Good. Now you're going to take eagle arms with the left arm on top of the right. Left is on top. Beautiful. Now I want your elbows up and forward. So bring those elbows up and forward. Now I want you to tilt your arms slightly to the left, but tilt your right ear slightly to the right. I'll say that again. Tilt your arms slightly to the left, tilt your right ear slightly to the right. Good. Hold it here. Breathe. Don't hold the breath in. Breathe. Good. Now stretch your arms back out. Warrior 2. Stretch those arms out in opposite directions. And now cartwheel the arms down. Down dog. Think about shoulder blades broad. Remember to dial out those hands. Webbing is forward. Keep turning those hands out a little bit. Good. Now bring it into a half plank. Shoulder blades broad, back to down dog. Good. One more, half plank. Don't go too far forward. This is all about working the upper back and shoulders, back to down dog. Relax the neck. Good. Now come all the way forward in plank and lower to your knees. Lower onto the belly. Good. Arms straight back behind you, palms facing down. Coming back into locust. Inhale. On the exhale, lift up. Lift up. You can either keep the arms separate or interlace the arms. Again, lifting the chest, pressing your head away from the mat. Making that shoulder girdle nice and strong here. Good. Don't forget to breathe and then release. Slowly press it back to child's. Move your hips side to side. Move your hips side to side. Good. Bring it back to down dog. Now the left foot is forward. Bring your left foot forward. Pivot and plant the right foot. Cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Good. Now bend into your left thigh. Right leg is straight and you're pressing on the pinky toe side of that right foot. Now we're going to take eagle arms again, right arm on top of the left. Beautiful. So once again, lift the arms up, elbows up and forward. Now you're going to tilt your arms to the right and your left ear to the left. I'll say that again. Tilt the arms to the right and the ear to the left. Good. Elbows up and forward. Feel the stretch. Don't hold the breath in. Breathe. Beautiful. Now release the arms in warrior two and really stretch it out. Get space between the shoulder blades. Hold it here a moment and really breathe. Feel the space between the shoulder blades expanding. Cartwheel the arms down. Take it back to down dog. Good. Keep dialing those hands a little bit more away from you. Turning those fingers out. Relax the neck. Relax the facial muscles here. Now bring it forward in plank and lower to your knees. Good. Bend your elbows, lower onto the belly. Arms by your sides. Good. Inhale, preparing for locust. Exhale. Either interlace the arms or keep the arms separate. Good. Remember, you want your chest up so that you're strengthening the muscles of the upper back and you're getting more scapula control here when you do that. Dial the hands a little bit more away as if you're pulling those fingertips apart if they're interlaced. Good. And then release. Release. Take a breath here. Good. Press back to child's and take a breath here. We're going to pause and I want you to tune into your breathing now. Tune into your breathing. All right, back to down dog. Now, bring the right leg up to the sky. And you're gonna place the right foot forward again. Pivot and plant your left foot. Bring it into warrior two. And I want you to come into these poses with really good form. Good. Each transition should be effortless and fluid. Now, your right thigh is bent, left leg is straight. Now listen carefully. I want you to take your left hand around the back. If you can grab your right thigh, great. If not, just grab your waist or the shirt. Beautiful. Now, you're going to straighten your front leg. Yes. Draw up from that right ankle to that right inner thigh. Beautiful. Now look at your front middle finger. I want you to inhale. On the exhale, reach forward and take a half bound triangle. That's it. So let that right hand slide down the leg. Keep the left shoulder drawing back. Now, normally in triangle, we look up or straight ahead. I want you to look down this morning. Look down and tuck your chin a little bit. Good. Beautiful. Keep drawing up on the leg and drawing back with that left shoulder. Margot, even more with that left shoulder. Yes, that's it. Beautiful. Now, listen carefully. I want you to keep the bind and come in to half bound moon. So you can place that right hand on a block in front of you or come on to your fingertips, but keep that left arm where it is. Good. Hold it and breathe here. Flex that back leg. Very nice. Beautiful, Denise. That's it. Really nice. Think about the control back through that left shoulder and down through that right leg. Now, from here, slowly extend that left arm up. Left arm up. Yes. Beautiful. And back to warrior two. Take your time. Yes. Very nice transition, Denise. Nice. Now, cartwheel the arms and bring it back to down dog. Bring it back to down dog. Webbing those fingers forward, keep dialing your hands out. Bring it forward into a half plank and broaden your shoulder blades. Bring it back to down dog. Good. Come forward into half plank and broaden the shoulder blades. Bring it back to down dog. Relax your neck. Now we're going to lift the left leg up to the sky. Place the left foot between your hands. Pivot and plant your back foot. Effortlessly cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Good. Take a moment to check your alignment. Left thigh is bent. Right leg is straight, and you're pressing on the pinky toe side of that right foot. Beautiful. Now, from here, you're going to take your right hand around the back. Good. Grab that outer hip or thigh, wherever you can reach, even if you can just hold on to the shirt. Good. Straighten your left leg and pause. I want you to energetically draw up from your left ankle to your left inner thigh. Good. Now keep your gaze on that front middle finger. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, reach forward and slide that left hand anywhere below the knee. Good. Think about drawing the right shoulder back. This pose isn't about the legs, even though, you know, You are engaged. I want you to focus on that top shoulder. Now breathe into it here. Nice, deep, full breaths. Don't compromise your breathing, just so that you can go deeper in the pose. Without the breath, it's like trying to start a car without gas, right? You need the gas, you need the breath. So breathe into it here. Good. Now, from here, we're gonna keep looking down, shift your weight to that front leg, left leg, come into bound half moon, lifting your right leg up as high as your hip. Again, focus is on that top shoulder, drawing it open and back. Denise, beautiful. Keep flexing that back leg, Susan. Nice, nice, Margot. Keep breathing into it. If you fall, just come back in. Good. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, release the top arm to the sky slowly. Slowly release the top arm to the sky. Good. And back to warrior two. Yes, good. I know it's been a while since we've done those transitions. Good. Cartwheel the arms down. Take it back to down dog. Again, as much as you can, turn out the hands. The more you can turn them out, the more you're going to get space between the shoulder blades. Come forward into a half plank. Don't come all the way forward, just a little. Back to down dog. Good. Come forward, half plank, and back to down dog. Good. Now drop to your knees, press back to child's. Grab your heels and come off your wrists and shoulders entirely. Take a breath. If you want more and you want to come on to the crown of the head, interlace your arms overhead, coming into full rabbit. Sit bones away from the heels. If that doesn't feel good, stay in child's. All right. Now we're going to work on strengthening those shoulders a little bit. So I want you to come back to down dog. And I apologize for not modeling today, but I don't know what I was thinking. I can't remember all these cues and do it at the same time. So lift your right leg up to the sky and then bring the right foot forward. Good. Now, pivot and plant your back foot, cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Yep, that's it. Now, from here, take your arms up to the sky and make fists with your hands. Good. Keep the legs in warrior two. Yep. Now, I want you to bend your elbows here and draw down. You're kind of creating some imaginary resistance here. Good. Hold it there and breathe. Yep, imagine you're doing a pull-up. Now straighten the arms again. Keep the fist doing it. Keep the fist strong. Now bend at the elbows again and pull down like you're doing a pull-up. Beautiful. Now stretch the arms out wide, relax, and cartwheel the arms down. Bring it back to down dog. Good. Now we're going to lift the left leg up to the sky. It's okay, Luz. And bring the foot forward. Pivot and plant your back foot. Cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Good. Now ground into those legs, into the feet. Bring the arms up and make a fist with your arms. Good. That's it. Strong. Draw the navel in. Now bend at the elbows and again, creating that imaginary resistance, pull down. Yeah. Good. Breathe. Again, lift the arms up and keep those fists engaged. Bend at the elbows and draw down. Beautiful. Now extend those arms out, stretch out the arms, breathe space into those shoulder blades and cartwheel the arms down. Take it back, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale to plank. Drop to your knees. Take the weight off the shoulders, lower onto the belly. Good. Now, from here, arms by your side, straight back. Good. So I want you to listen to my cues very carefully. Your palms are facing down. Good. Now, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, lift up the arms, lift the chest. Coming into locust. Now, if you can from here, just like we did, I want you to take the arms straight ahead, making those fists in front of you. That's it. Hold it. Now, bend the elbows back just like we did in Warrior Two, and tuck your chin slightly. Yes, good. Feel the strength of the entire back body. Your head and face are pulling away from the mat, arms straight in front of you. Again, keep the fists. Good. Bend the elbows one more time. Yes, good. Head and face moving away from the mat. Feel the strength of that whole upper back, everyone. Beautiful. And release. Excellent work. Press back to child's and then down dog. I know I'm moving you a little bit today, but we're almost there. Now, from here, I want you to bring your right leg up to the sky and bend it at your knee. Open up your hip. Good. Now, straighten the leg and bring your right foot forward between your hands. Good. Now, pivot and plant your back foot and walk your hands over to the left so that you're in 5-point pose. You can parallel your feet now. Yep. So I want you to turn your big toes in. Hands are as close to the, feet to start as you can. And I want you to energetically draw up from your ankles to your inner groins. Now, I want you to move your right hand forward. Take a big step forward with your right hand. Beautiful. Now, your left hand is going to go underneath the right and grab the opposite shin. Now, bend your left knee a little bit. Bend your left knee a little bit. You can keep it bent. Keep your hips back. Don't let them come forward. Press your left elbow towards the floor. It's not going to touch the floor and you might not go far, but just have that awareness that you want to press your left elbow towards the floor and tuck your chin slightly. Feel the stretch in the left side of the upper back. This area tends to be very tight for a lot of people. So really breathe into it. And even imagine you're doing a cat pose here and round a little bit more. I'm going to give you a couple of breaths here to really feel the stretch. And I'm going to repeat the cues just in case you missed anything. So the right hand is forward. The left hand is underneath the right and grabbing the opposite shin. The hips are back. That left knee is bent a little bit. And you're pressing your left elbow towards the floor and tucking your chin. Rounding like the cat a little bit here. You should feel this in the left upper back. Good. And then come out. Back to down dog there, right where you are. Good. Now we're going to take the left hand forward. The right hand is going to go underneath the left and grab the opposite shin. Bend your right knee. Keep those hips back. Bend the right knee and press your right elbow towards the floor. And again, tuck your chin. Now you're going to feel the stretch in the right side of the upper back. Again, imagine you're taking a cat pose here, rounding a little bit, and breathe. Let it feel good. Beautiful. And release. Good. Turn. I believe it's your left foot forward. Take your right heel off the mat. Come into a lunge here. Or come forward on your mat. I might have goofed, guys. I just want you to come forward and down dog on your mat. Good. Yep. Come back to down dog. Now again, webbing is forward. Keep turning those fingers out if it feels good. Come forward into half plank, shoulders broad. And back to down dog. Good. Now don't sink into the floor. Press the floor away from you in down dog. And breathe. Relax the neck. Relax the face. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And breathe here. Take 2 more breaths in down dog. Good. And then come into plank and drop to your knees and come onto the belly in Sphinx. So in Sphinx, you want to be with your elbows in front of your chest and your legs are straight back behind you. Okay. So I'll show you from the side. So like this, up here. Okay. Now, just take a moment, relax your legs and breathe into Sphinx. Relax your head and neck. Good. Now, let me just show you where we're going here. So, and we've done this before. You're going to come down with the elbows wide. Okay. Now, you're going to focus on your left arm at 90 degrees. It's going to be at 90 degrees, but I want you to bring it out to the side and forward a little bit so that the elbow is in front of your shoulder. So the elbow is above the shoulder. Good. Now, you're going to roll here onto your left thigh, and you can use your right hand to support you. Press down with your right hand and your left hand, actually. Good. Now, you're going to bend the right knee and take the right toes behind you and just lean back a little bit. Again, don't straighten that left arm. It's got to be bent and then slide back. You want to feel this stretch through the left shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to read these cues again. Keeping that left arm bent, And the reason that I want you to keep it bent is so that you get more into your pecs. So the left elbow is above the shoulder, forward and above, and you're rolling onto your left side. Right hand presses down into the floor. Left hand firms into the floor. Bend the top knee behind you and bring your toes to the floor. Good. Now bring it back to Sphinx, both forearms down, and breathe into it here. Nice, deep, full breaths. Good, breathe. I can't believe how fast this class went today. Wow, time just sped. Good. Now come back, bring your chest to the floor, arms out, bent. Good. Now we're going to focus on the right side. Don't straighten the right arm. Bring that right arm bent out to the side and forward. Look at your right elbow. It should be above the right shoulder. Good. Now use your left hand to help you roll onto that right side. Good. Keep pressing down with your left hand, firming your right hand down. Now bend your left toes and bring the left toes behind the right. Hold it here and breathe. Good. Stay there. And then release, come back to Sphinx and bring your forearms down. Relax your neck here. Good. Now, from here, you're in Sphinx. I want you to come back. Oops, sorry, hold on. I want you to come back to all fours, okay? Keep your buttocks lifted, walk your hands forward, and bring your head down towards the mat. Now, you can stay here with the palms flat or come up on your fingertips. Breathe into it here. Good. And then you can stay here another breath or two, or if you're ready, bring it into Child's. Good. Now you can stay in Child's here or grab the heels, or if you feel like if you're craving rabbit, come on to the crown of the head. Interlace the arms overhead. Breathing into those shoulders again. Good. And release in Child's. So that was the sequence that is hopefully going to open your shoulders up. We focused on building some strength a little bit, as well as broadening and opening it up a little bit. So come on to your back. I don't know how you felt, but for me, and I don't know, maybe it's because I was so focused on the cues, this class felt like 5 minutes. So come on to your back and hug your knees in. Rock it a little side to side. And then bring your feet down, hip width apart on the mat. Good. Take a couple of pelvic tilts, and we're going to do one more for the shoulders. Good. And we're going to come into bridge. We're going to lift our hips and maybe interlace the arms underneath you. Try to walk your shoulders as much underneath you as you can. If you can't do this, just grab the edges of your mat here. That's fine. Good. Lift your hips, squeeze your buttocks, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Good. Slowly lower down. Take your feet wide, arms and cactus arms one more time, and windshield wipe your knees side to side. So after class, I would love to get your feedback, how your shoulders felt after this practice. If you felt absolutely no difference, please don't hesitate to tell me that. It's totally fine. But whatever you notice, I'd love to get the feedback. Good. Rock it side to side. Good. And now a little treat. Take a block underneath your sacrum here. We'll give the shoulders a break now, focusing on the low back and psoas. So we're going to lift our hips and place the block underneath us. Good. And then take both feet off the mat and frog leg it here. Opening up the hips, massaging the low back, and reverse direction. And then hug the right knee in, straighten the left leg. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Good. Take 2 more breaths right where you are. And switch. Hug the left knee in, straighten the right leg, keep that right heel down on the mat. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Take 2 more breaths. And take both feet off the mat. Relax your arms out and frog leg it here one more time. And reverse direction. And then take both legs to the sky and just hold it here and breathe. Let's focus on your breathing here. As you inhale, breathe deep into the belly. As you exhale, empty your breath all the way out. Take a few more breaths, just enjoying the pose and your breath here. Good, and then bend at the knees one more time, frog-legged here. Opening up your hips, massaging your low back. And bring the feet down, hip width apart on the mat. Lift your hips, carefully remove the block and lower your hips down. Good. Now, from here, you can either keep the legs bent or straighten the legs. Let's do a little alternate nostril breathing. We're going to be coming into Shavasana after that. So if you want to put socks on and cover yourself with the blanket now, feel free. Maybe a bolster or pillows under your knees. And maybe a blanket to cover you. The weather definitely is becoming more fall now. I think yesterday was the first day I actually put the heat on. Good. So just settle yourself in and turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. And find that place in the center where you can release and let go. Bring your fingers out, your middle fingers outside your nostrils. Closing the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Close both, contain. Exhale through the right side only. Empty your breath all the way out. Inhale through the right side only. At the top, close both, contain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close both, contain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close both, contain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close both, contain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close both, contain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close both, contain. Exhale right. Release your arms by your sides. Breathe naturally, organically. resting in silence and stillness. Very slowly begin moving your fingers and toes. Coming back to the room. Maybe taking your arms overhead and just stretching one final time. And then bringing your feet to the bolster and pausing a moment there. Still connected to your breathing. Hug your knees into the chest and rock it a little side to side. And then roll to one side in a fetal position. Taking a moment here to come back to the room. And when you're ready, use your hands to guide you up to a seated position. Good. Bowing your head to your heart. Take a deep exhale, empty your breath out. Inhale and join me for one Om. Inhaling. Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may our thoughts and actions, even in the smallest ways, contribute to the highest good. Bring your palms to third eye. Inhale. May the light of love and truth overcome all the darkness. Namaste. Om Shanti. Have a beautiful day, guys. You can text me if you noticed any difference in the practice. Okay. Bye.